Love Lights. This is Sandra Davis, the Appalachian Medicine Woman. How are you doing today? It's nice to be visiting with you again today. I was going to spend a little time today talking with you guys about my move and getting back on down home to Western North Carolina. I'm going to be opening a healing retreat center called Sandra Healing Arts Retreat Center. And it's just a simple, small little mountain cabin. But there's a separate entrance with a nice big room to do my healing in there, you know, group healing, laying on of hands healing, shamanic trance medium healing, real traditional Cherokee medicine type healing. Yeah, I've had extensive training in a lot of other healing modalities. And of course, if you need it, you're going to tap into it and do what people need, you know, for their healing. But my training has been a lot in old ways of healing. I passed down in my family. I'm an at least 5th generation practitioner, and likely way more than that. Yeah, but as far as people living that remember, it's at least 5 generations. Yeah. So I'm going to talk to you about the schedule. The place is going to be out of Mars Hill. Which is just 10 miles or so, 10 or 15 minutes outside of Asheville, North Carolina. And so you're about an hour away from the Cherokee Reservation. Yeah. What I'm going to do there is from Monday to Thursday. I'm breaking up the week to try to be of service to everyone. Yeah. So Monday through Thursday, from 11 to 8 p.m. with no appointment taken or needed. You can drop by for traditional healing. This will be on a pay what feels fair to your heart basis. Yeah, we'd like for you to pay $35 if you can, you know, but if not, it's okay. Do what you can. If you have an abundance of finances, then more so. So it helps to balance it out for those that cannot donate. Yeah. Nobody's going to be turned away based on their ability to pay or not pay. Yeah, this is different than kind of the Western world's way. This is about being of service as medicine woman to the community, while at the same time walking in that Western world and having to pay my rent and, you know. So Monday through Thursday, 11 to 8. Yeah, and we take barter. We do barter. I got one lady that's going to start coming to me as soon as I get down there. She's going to keep me in deer meat. Yeah, so deer meat. I make jerky. You know, I love ground deer meat too. Bear hides, deer skins that are already tanned, things like that. Oh gosh, I need a crow feather fan. But things like fruits and veggies from your garden, honey, fresh molasses, eggs, you know, from your chickens, yeah, homemade candles, homemade soap, all that kind of stuff. Firewood, yeah, that's real traditional. People used to always bring a medicine person, you know, a week's worth of groceries or a bunch of firewood or, you know, something like that. So it's fine. Yeah, we'll do that. Fridays and Sundays, those are days that if person wants, because, you know, with the drop-bys, you may have to wait sometimes, you know. But if you want a private 1-hour appointment, and I'll see only like 3 people those days, Fridays and Sundays, you can make a private appointment. And I can do either in-person or distance healing or in-person readings, phone readings, or Facebook chat readings, whatever works best for you. Yeah. And those would be by appointment at a set rate of $75 per hour. $40 for half an hour. Yeah. And if you want to, a lot of times on my Facebook page, Sandra Davis, the Appalachian Medicine Woman, I'll have specials, like a weekend special on readings and things like that. So make sure you like my page, and that way you can be in on, you know, when we have our specials on those days. Friday night, I'm going to be teaching a class aligning to your divine life path. It's going to be, it's a 6-week class, but it's going to be on a repeating schedule. Yeah. And that's really important for helping you to clear blockages, to heal and align you to your path of power. Yeah. Also, on Saturday mornings, I'm going to be teaching a class in the medicine ways and in intuitive development. On Saturday afternoon every week at 4 o'clock, I'm going to have a traditional Cherokee medicine healing circle. So you'll have drumming, singing, dancing, laying on of hands, healing, that sort of thing. And a ceremony like that is again on donation love offering basis. Yeah. We'll also be celebrating the 13 Cherokee moons and following the 7 sacred ceremonies of the traditional Cherokee year. And so I would invite you to participate in that as well. I'm going to need some volunteers or people that would participate in this on a regular basis. You know, you'll have a person that'll do, always do the fires. Yeah. You always have potluck dinners, and traditional prayers, yeah. So different ones that might help with a pipe ceremony, others that might work with the fire. And once we get to doing traditional Cherokee sweat lodges, I'll need ones who will participate in that as well. Yeah, we're going to get some training in that. I'm not going to try that myself to start with. I'm going to get trained up in that. So I want to do it very honorably and very traditionally. Yeah. So we'll have ones that run that. But it'll be at the retreat center. So that'll be great. We'll probably do sweat lodges at least, I'm thinking 6 or 8 times a year, Maybe every time we have the big ceremonies, we should do a sweat lodge a few days beforehand, get ourselves really purified for the sacred ceremonies. I think that would be, Spirit's talking to me, that would be the best way to do it. So 7 a year, yeah. But I'm really looking forward to it. It's a spiritual arts center as well, so we're going to be doing lots of artsy, craftsy kinds of things there too. We'll have ones come in and teach us, how to make our own drums, how to make our own rattles, how to make our own shields, staffs, getting our own staffs. If you work with wands and things like that, how to do that in integrity. So we'll do lots of artsy, craftsy things. And I always paint when I'm waiting on clients or waiting on ones that need healing or reading. So we'll have my little folk art birdhouses for sale, as well as my shamanic spirit art, totem art, and some spirit guide type art. As well, when I had my near-death experience, the archangels came to me. And I went to the Akashic Record Library. So my readings are very Akashic Record based, as well as, shaman stone casting and things like that. But I cannot ignore the fact that I had this near-death experience, and the angels were the ones that came to me. Yeah, and based on that, I was given 3 spirit gifts. That's what happens when a medicine person has the death experience. You come back to serve, and you come back with spirit gifts. And I received 3. One was enhanced healing ability. Yeah, one was a prosperity and manifestation. Spiritual alchemy, spinning energy into gold to help light bearers manifest the funds and abundance that they need. Yeah, and the other was Akashic Record access. So when I do people's readings for them, I tap into their Akashic records, which is the record of their soul's journey. It shows your past, present, future, many potential futures, and help you align to the future where you're going to have that greatest amount of happiness and joy, as well as in health and love, all things, in balance, but also the future in which mankind itself has learned how to be good earth keepers, has learned how to walk and work in integrity, and where this earth has been preserved for the 7 generations that follow. A planet where the bees are healthy, a planet where the birds are healthy, a planet where the starfish are healthy, and the dolphins and the whales, and a planet where, you can eat a salmon or a tuna and it's not radiated. You're not going to glow. Yeah. A planet where people can bear healthy babies. Yeah. People, animals, insects, all of us can bear healthy babies. Yeah. And that is the future we want to align to, and I know that we can. So I hope and I intend that you will come visit me in Mars Hill outside of Asheville, North Carolina at the Retreat Center. That you'll come by. The best healing, if you have a serious condition and you want to come by for the Monday to Thursday drop-in, is, plan on staying in the energy for a number of hours. Because it'll be in very high vibrating sacred space. You'll have beautiful Native American flute music playing. I will have herbal tea for you, healing tea. I'll have water that I have charged and prayed over, and is very high vibrating elixir, really an elixir. Yeah, the water. And then also, because I do charge it in crystals as well. And I use color therapy, all kinds of things with it. But I sing and pray over it, ring crystal bowls. I know that's not traditional Cherokee, but it's something I learned about that I just adore. Vibrational medicine. And working with crystal bowls is one of them. Yeah. And then also I will have, generally it's going to be a vegan soup, because that way everybody can enjoy it. And gluten-free, vegan soup that's infused with healing energy. It's amazingly filling. And it's made for helping people heal. We want to go in and heal the waters. Heal the waters. And we also want to make sure when people go home, they're nice and grounded and nurtured. I may get into doing some probiotic, like homemade sauerkraut, homemade pickled kind of vegetables, so that you get a lot of good gut health while you're there too. I really want to, have this a place that is all about your healing. And for those that, need to stay, I'm going to have the availability of you just kind of camping out, bringing a camp out if you need to, or you can stay at a local hotel. But the really ideal, if you have a serious condition, kind of like Jot of God down in Brazil, you come every day for 2 weeks, and you stay in the energy, all day long. It's going to be the very best thing for you. And we're not going to people aren't going to be talking and visiting out in the healing area. You'll be meditating and praying. Yeah, meditating and praying, meditating and praying. So it's not really an appropriate place at all for rowdy kids. This is a place for people to go to be at peace, to have healing. Yeah, if you want me to see a child, I would need you to make an appointment on Friday or Sunday and come by and see me, okay? And if you have a child and you cannot afford the $75, you just let me know. I'm always open to trade, and I will always work with you, okay? So I thank you so much. I'm going to stop this, and then I'm going to carry on in my conversation. All right? Love and light. Mwah.